When working with functions, certainly we'd like to know what values are we allowed to even plug into our function. Such values are called the domain of a function. The domain is simply the set of all possible values for the independent variable. Usually that's x. When we look at a graph, the domain is how far does the function stretch to the left and the right. Usually the independent variable is displayed along the horizontal axis. We usually call that the x-axis. Here's a quick example. We have the equation y equals x squared. It's a quadratic function, and here's its graph. What do you suppose its domain is? Well, maybe you can tell based on this graph. This really goes on forever. I could put some arrows here to signify this, but this is in fact going to stretch forever to the left and forever to the right, meaning its domain is all real numbers. You can plug any x value into this function, and it'll make sense. So since the domain is all real numbers, you could write that in interval notation, minus infinity to infinity, or you could use set notation, x in the reals, given that x is any real. Pretty nice. Certainly we'll come across functions whose domain is not all the real numbers. Take a look at this graph. We see this function starts at x equals 5, and then continues on forever to the right, indicating that our domain for this should be x greater than or equal to 5. If you want, you can put this in interval notation, 5 in brackets, comma infinity, or set notation, x in the reals, given that x is greater than or equal to 5. Typically with domain questions, you're really looking for where a function cannot be evaluated. Usually that means checking where you would be taking a negative under a square root symbol, dividing by 0, or dealing with any other bad places a function might have.
Hey guys, my name is Jess, the head of education here at Wise. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you want to see the complete course, please check out the link in the description. You can also go to one of our playlists to keep learning for free. If you want us to cover a specific course or a specific topic, please leave us a comment below. We post new videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new stuff.